Have you ever experienced bleeding or spotting after sex? Before you jump to the worst conclusion, breathe. Today I'm going to discuss 7 reasons why women bleed after sex. In simple, clear explanations, you know what's normal, what's not, and when to visit a doctor. So last week, a woman came into the clinic highly terrified. She noticed bleeding right after intercourse and she thought something was seriously wrong. So after a proper check, it turned out to be one of the most common reasons women bleed after sex, of which most women do not know about. So we are going to break down these reasons quickly, clearly, and without fear. So first on the list is cervical irritation. So when the cervix is touched deeply during sex, especially during ovulation when it is more sensitive, a little bleeding can occur. Second is vaginal dryness. So low estrogen, menopause, and insufficient arousal can make the vaginal walls dry and fragile. So any contact would result into tears and subsequently bleeding. Third is cervicitis, which is inflammation of the cervix. This could be caused by infectious conditions such as chlamydia or gonorrhea or non-infectious irritations. This makes the cervix extremely sensitive and prone to bleeding. Fourth is vaginal infections such as bacterial vaginosis or yeast infection. Now, inflammation as a result of such infections would make the tissue delicate. Sexual contact would then trigger spotting or bleeding. So fifth is cervical polyps. Cervical polyps are small harmless growths inside the cervix which bleed easily even with gentle contact. Sixth is hormonal imbalance. So irregular hormones causes thinning of the walls of the vagina and cervix. So sexual intercourse may trigger bleeding. Seventh is rare but important, which is cervical cancer. It is not the most common cause, but it is important. So if there is persistent bleeding after sex for a period of time, a checkup should be done to rule this out. Seek medical attention if the bleeding occurs repeatedly, is heavy, it is accompanied with pain, fever, or foul-smelling discharge, or occurring after menopause, or you have never had a cervical cancer before. So your body communicates with you, and bleeding after sex is simply a message. Do not fear it, understand it. And if something feels off, check early. Also remember that knowledge is power and you have taken the first step. Was this helpful? Like, subscribe and share.